Hey, Sandy, did you get the wedding invitation in the mail?
Oh, yeah, I did. I went ahead and put it in your room.
Thanks.
Whose wedding is it?
Our friend from back in middle school. I thought I would go since you went to the trouble of sending me an invitation.
That's nice. I don't remember ever hearing about this friend before, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while, but we found each other on social media. The wedding is next month, actually. We ended up getting invited pretty late in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty short notice.
Oh, by the way, a lot of my old friends are going to be there. So we're going to go on a little trip together afterward. I'll be back in about 3 days.
Wow, sounds like you have a lot of plans made already. Kind of wish you would have let me in on this sooner.
Oh yeah, I should have told you sooner. Sorry you had to find out like this. I was just so excited about seeing the old gang again. We got to talking and before we knew it, we were planning the trip. I hope you don't mind.
I'm not mad or anything. I can understand why you'd be excited to see your old friends again.
But thanks for being a good sport, Sandy. But I'm really looking forward to next month.
Well, I'm gonna go do some shopping now.
Okay, be careful.
Jonah, are you at the venue already?
Yeah, I was just relaxing in the hotel. They reserved an incredible hotel for the ceremony. There's a hot spring and my room has a great view. This place is awesome!
Sounds nice. You're at the Barrendale Hotel, right? The one that my cousin had her wedding at. With the wedding venue built into the hotel?
How did you know?
It was on the invitation.
Oh, that's right. It was that was 3 years ago, right? I think, right?
Yep.
Oh, hey, my friends are calling. I've got to go.
Okay, have fun.
Talk to you later.
Hey Jonah, how's the wedding? Has the venue changed in the last 3 years at all?
Huh? I don't notice anything particularly different. That was a pretty new facility, so when I think about it, I suppose it makes sense that not much would change in 3 years.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I'm looking at something pretty shocking right now.
What?
So this wedding for your old friend. You're the groom, aren't you? You looked so happy in the chapel just now when you exchanged your vows. I haven't seen you look that happy in a while. The invitation you showed me was a decoy to keep me from being suspicious, wasn't it?
What? Of course not! Hey, what's up with you? Is something wrong? Well, I'm just at the wedding as a guest, remember? Hey, the reception is going to start soon. Gotta run!
Wow, you're really dedicated to the bit. How long do you plan on keeping it up?
Bit? What bit?
You know, your whole story about your old friend.
Huh?
Maybe you should just ask your bride about it yourself. I told Rachel everything.
You what? Sandy, why didn't you tell me? I had no idea you and Rachel were related. I was all supposed to know that. Do you have any idea the position you put me in just now?
Well, I mean we're related, but not very close. Like third or fourth cousins. I only ever spoken to her once. It was at her great-grandpa's funeral. I barely knew anyone there, so I just hung out with the other relatives my age. Like, we're not even close enough for her to invite me to her wedding.
Then how did you know?
My great-aunt was invited to the wedding. She saw you go into Rachel's room at the hotel yesterday. She sent me your picture and asked, "Hey, isn't this your husband?" When I saw that, I jumped right in the car and drove to the venue. I sat in the very back row during the wedding. I wanted to see it with my very own eyes.
Oh boy.
She probably didn't recognize you by name because you were using your old last name on the invitation. After all, you ended up taking my last name after our wedding, because your parents had cut you out of their lives after a big fight a few years prior. You did a good job covering your tracks. I don't think anyone else caught on to you before the wedding. You told your little sob story about your fight with your parents to get her not to invite them to the wedding. And the only other guests from your side of the family were the actors you'd paid to be there. Yes, I know about that too. You're my husband, Jonah. You're a married man. So, I don't want to hear you complain about the position you're in, seeing as how much you lied to Rachel.
I didn't mean to.
So, mind telling me how this all happened? Since you're still married to me, you can't get legally married to Rachel. You understand that, don't you?
I never meant for things to go this far with Rachel. I was only fooling around. But I can't hit it off with her parents while we were dating. Rachel started calling me her fiancé, and well, here we are.
You proposed?
No. I didn't know this until later. But Rachel's family has this thing about dating where you can only date someone you're intending to marry. All of a sudden, they started planning the wedding. Booking a venue, buying a dress. And I just got caught up in it all, and, well, that all led up to yesterday's wedding.
Well, that's quite a story. But it sounds like everything is all your fault.
Hey, come on.
Don't come on me.
Give me a break. The wedding was called off, and I'm obviously going to break up with Rachel now, so problem solved, right?
Nothing is solved.
What do you mean?
You actually think there's no more problems here?
Well, yeah. Rachel and I are breaking up.
You plan an entire wedding with another woman, and you think this can be made okay by just breaking up with her?
Well, I did spend a lot of money on the wedding, sorry about that too, but hey, that just means we need to work hard together to pay it off.
I'm sorry. Do you think our marriage is going to continue as usual after this?
Well, yeah, we are still married, aren't we?
I'm divorcing you, you idiot.
Why?
What kind of psychopath would keep on living with the man who betrayed her?
Sandy, let's talk about this, okay? You at your folks' house, right? I'm over there tomorrow.
Don't you dare. Stay away from me, you lying, cheating moron.
Sandy, I'm not a moron. Sandy, please don't divorce me. And please don't sue me either. I don't have any money.
Yeah, I bet Rachel's suing you too. Plus, you have to pay the actors from the wedding.
Exactly, I'm completely broke. Thanks for understanding, Sandy. You're a great wife.
Hate to break it to you. But yes, I'm still divorcing you. And yes, I'm still suing you. I want a lump sum payment, by the way.
What? Don't do this, Sandy. I already have to pay Rachel 100k for marriage fraud. If you have any feelings left for me at all, please at least don't sue me. Think of all the good times, okay?
I have no feelings left for you, at all. That all went out the window when I found out you were cheating on me.
Oh.
Plus, I can't get the mental image of your dopey smile when you said "I do" the other day out of my head. But let's be real here. Do you honestly not understand the gravity of what you've done?
I don't have a dopey smile.
Yes, Jonah. Yes, you do. Very dopey. This is getting exhausting. Can you manage to muster up a few brain cells and think for yourself? I don't want to have to explain this all for you.
Sandy?
Would you like me to tell you more about how dopey you looked at the wedding?
You said enough already.
I took a hilarious picture. I might post it on social media.
Sandy, I'm your husband.
Not for long, you're not.
Sandy!
By the way, your parents messaged me the other day.
What did they say?
Rachel contacted them to see if there was anything else you were lying to her about. They had no idea you were married to me, or that you were marrying Rachel. They were pretty shocked.
Well, I never told them, so...
Also, if you cooperate with the divorce and move back in with them, they can get you a job and support you financially for a while.
Really?
Generous, aren't they? You'd better be good to them, got it?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Sandy.
Don't mention it.
Sandy, I'm being kidnapped! I just got thrown into a black battle van!
Huh?
I went to my parents' house yesterday. I thought I was going to be able to live with them. They said they were going to get me a job with company housing, but they didn't say it would be this company.
What company is it?
They've got a real bad reputation around here. I don't know if I'm ever going to make it out of here alive.
Don't you think you're being a bit overly dramatic?
No!
They said it was a company that has a very thorough training program for new employees that are, well, like you. I think it sounds perfect for you. Consider it an opportunity to turn your life around.
How can you be so optimistic about this?
Anyway, why are you contacting me? You paid the lawsuit judgment. Our divorce is finalized, as far as I can see. I don't have any reason to speak to you ever again.
But Sandoy!
Goodbye, Jonah.
Sandoy, wait!
Enjoy your car ride. When my husband said he got cut off from his family, it seems like he meant that he couldn't handle their strict parenting style and ran away from home. I don't really know enough to say who was in the wrong, but anyway, Jonah started his work and re-education program at his new company. He's having a bit of difficult time adjusting to his new environment. I know because the other day, he called me from a public phone saying, "Please help me." What a loser. I just said, "You're pathetic," and hung up the phone. He tried calling Rachel too, but she gave him the exact same response. After a few days of crying himself to sleep every night, Jonah seems like he might just be on the path to becoming a semi-decent human being.
I can't believe this. I thought I was seeing things. Was that really you, Kelly?
Excuse me? This can't be Jem. Or is it? I thought I blocked you. How'd you get my line ID?
Oh yeah, it's probably because I switched phones and got a new line ID.
I didn't expect a text from you, to be honest.
I guess the last time we talked was like 3 years ago. After our divorce, right? I really didn't expect to see you at my friend's wedding.
Are you here? Don't tell me you're here at the wedding reception right now.
There's only one wedding held at the hall right now, so I'm pretty sure it's one and the same. What a coincidence, huh? I divorced you because you wouldn't give me a kid, and then I run into my ex at my friend's wedding 3 years later. You can't make this stuff up. I was invited to the wedding by the groom. How about you?
On the bright side, we work at the same company.
Oh, so that means you work at Ace Trading. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you. That's a pretty good company, I hear.
Where I work has nothing to do with you. It's none of your business.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I'm married to your younger sister, Susan. How is that none of my business? We're family. She's been shunned by her folks and all her relatives. The least I can do for my dear wife is to convey to her that her big sister is alive and well.
Are you serious? You betray me and you have an affair with my little sister? You have no right to say that. And as for my baby sister, she betrayed me too. She had an adulterous affair with my ex-husband. Who can blame my folks for not wanting to do anything with her or to you? There's nothing we need to be ashamed of. I would really prefer that you not contact me anymore.
Oh, come on, Kelly, calm down. No need to get all high and mighty. It's my friend's wedding after all.
Then just stop sending me messages and stay out of my life!
That's what I'm talking about. That presumptuous attitude. I thought I just said let's not be rude and just calm down.
The wedding reception is getting started. Maybe you should concentrate on celebrating your friend's wedding.
Yeah, maybe you're right. See you around. Hey, Kelly, Jim here again. I forgot to tell you, but I'm a father now. Can you imagine? Man, if I'd stayed married to you, this would never have happened. A father. Unbelievable. And it's a boy. I have a son. You can imagine how my mother took it. She always wanted a boy. As someone to take over the family one of these days. You remember how she went on and on about it? She was praising Susan to the hilt, and going on about our boy being her first grandson. Susan and my mum get along so well. They are like the best of friends. If only you were able to have kids, my mum wouldn't have hated you so much. I actually feel for her. I mean, think about it. We couldn't have kids for 5 years. And Mum waiting for her first grandson all those years, which you failed to provide. I can understand her animosity towards you. It sure was tough right after we divorced, what with that compensation I had to pay you. We had a hard time making ends meet for a while, but a year after we split, my father inherited quite a bit after my grandfather died. Now we've got it made. No more money worries. In fact, we've got a pretty good life. What I'm trying to say is that after I dumped you, although it was tough the first year, we're now in easy mode, living the good life. And in comparison, well, what the hell happened to you, Kelly? Sorry, it's just that I feel so sorry for you. I mean, to be honest, you look dreadful. What happened to you? I took one look at you and I almost burst out laughing. I mean, I held back. Because I didn't want to be rude, you know. I mean, Kelly, really? What's with that tummy? How many rolls of fat are you hiding under that dress? Oh my god. It's only been like 3 years. You sure put plenty flesh on them bones. After I dumped you, you probably just let it all go. Is that it? Oh, I know, I shouldn't be laughing, but man, I can't get over it. Hey, are you seeing this? No response from you, even after all that, huh? Oh, I can see that your phone is sitting on the table. Pick it up for God's sake. Hey, Kelly. That guy you're sitting next to, what? You trying to pick the guy up or something? A little close for comfort. You do know who that guy is, right? He's the CEO of that media corporation. His company is all the rage now. I don't think it's a good idea to try seducing the guy, especially with that tummy. Oh, no use trying, Kelly. Extremely unlikely he would even give you the time of day. Oh, I suggest you go on a diet, then maybe try again. Looks like it's photo time with the bride and groom. Oh, let me give you a tip. Stop bothering the guy next to you and just concentrate on gobbling up that food in front of you. That's what you came here for in the first place, right? Hey, Kelly, Jimmy boy here again. Hey, why'd you get so fat anyway? Just curious. I want to take home some juicy bit of news to the wife and kid. They'll get a good laugh out of it. I bet you were so broken-hearted after divorcing me that you went into total despair, that all you could do was sit around and eat all day. That's it, isn't it? Oh.
You really don't give up, do you?
Hey, Kelly, finally decided to respond, huh?
I left it on the table on purpose. I thought it would be rude to be staring at the phone all day. Wanted to show a little respect, unlike some people I know. I just read over all your messages. What the hell is all this? This is a festive occasion. Why don't we stop with all this nonsense? I mean, why did you even come to this wedding? To tap away on your smartphone and make derogatory remarks to your ex-wife? Don't you have better things to do, for Pete's sake?
But I just couldn't help myself. I mean, look at you. How can I not make remarks to the huge belly?
Well, that tummy, it's that way because I'm pregnant. That's why.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, and also, that guy I was sitting next to? The guy you said I was sitting too close to and that I was trying to seduce or something? You know the guy you said who was the CEO of that media corporation? That's my husband. That's right, we're married.
A what? Your husband? You're pregnant? But how?
I don't plan on going to that after party, so I'm off.
Hey, wait a sec. Can you even have... I thought you couldn't have kids. Kelly, are you there? About my son, he's not my kid. A few years back, I caught Susan cheating with another guy. I thought it was all over, just thought it was a fling, but I got to thinking. Anyway, I did a DNA check and found out that he wasn't my kid. How did this even happen? I really don't need this in my life. I just confronted Susan about this, and after I confirmed her infidelity, I handed her the divorce papers, and now we're living apart. I'm at my parents' place. You remember the place we all lived together when we were married, right? The 2-apartment style home. Well, I moved in with my folks, and Susan and that kid live next door. So what I have to do now is get that divorce through and kick Susan and the kid out of our home. Then I can move back into my own place. But, well, when all that is solved, Kelly, I want to... Well, wait a second. Maybe this is not the right time. I prefer that we wait until I'm in a better frame of mind. When all this emotional baggage is gone, and until then, I want you to be patient. Okay, Kelly? Kelly, you there? I did it. I divorced her. And I got a sizable amount of compensation out of her too. But she has no money to speak of, so it's just a pittance. Nevertheless, I took her for all she had. Emptied her savings account. Man, what a relief. Let's go on a honeymoon with this money. What do you say, Kelly? Like old times? This time we'll do it right. We'll try for that honeymoon baby. Now that you can have kids, anyway. What about it, Kelly? Sounds pretty good, hmm?
This is way too creepy for me. Would you stop contacting me?
Pardon me?
I was going to just ignore you, but you seemed like you were going to go on and on about it. So I thought I would put a stop to it once and for all. I should first mention, my husband is sitting right next to me. Just so you know before I continue.
Why is he there?
Now, why wouldn't I want my husband here? I don't keep secrets from him. I thought I told you this already, Jim. I remarried. And what's more, I'm pregnant with his child. I kinda remember someone chiding me about my big belly a couple of months ago. So, why the hell are you talking about getting back together with me? And about this so-called honeymoon? Have you gone totally bonkers?
But don't you think it's fate? I mean, we were made for each other.
What the hell are you even talking about?
We were reunited at my friend's wedding. I thought I'd never see you again, but there you were. I call that fate. That's where I learned you could actually have kids, that it was all a mistake. You don't call all this fate. Then I found out about Susan. All the pieces fell into place. I also learned that the kid wasn't mine. I would have ended up bringing up a totally unknown stranger. This whole affair, how everything sort of happened at once, all of it materializing in front of us. We were made to get back together, to be with one another. It was God's will. That's why we should be husband and wife again.
Jim, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Didn't you ever think that you were the problem? That you're infertile?
Wait, what? Me? Infertile? No way.
We were married for 5 years, and we couldn't have kids during that time. And after you married Susan, you guys tried for 3 years, right? But you were unsuccessful. So, that's like 8 years of trying. Kinda points to the obvious, don't you agree?
Yes, well, maybe, but how could I be, no, that can't be right.
This is just my opinion, but maybe you should see a doctor and get checked out. That's the only way to find out for sure. To be honest, I don't care what you do. It's none of my business whether you're fertile or not.
But that doesn't mean,
We got a bit sidetracked, but listen to me, Jim, and listen good. I have no intention of getting back together with you, much less going on a honeymoon with you. Are you nuts? I am really mystified that you would want to get back together with me. I told you I was married and have a child on the way. Why the hell would you even think of rekindling this whole pathetic relationship?
Well, that's because I found out you could have kids. That you were actually fertile, so you know.
I'm starting to sound like a broken record, for God's sake. I'm married, Jim. Hitched, united, and wedlocked. Join in holy matrimony. How many different ways do I have to keep saying this to you? I'm going to have a child with someone who is not you.
But we could still, you can give birth to that kid, get a divorce, transfer all rights to your husband. We can start anew.
Ugh, you're not serious.
Pretty good idea, huh? What do you say? Want to go for it?
I think you need to see a doctor, Jim. I don't think a guy like you should have kids, to be honest. You make no sense whatsoever. That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
Why would you say that? It's not crazy at all.
Wow, if you truly feel that way, God help us. You know what, Jim? I think it would be better for humanity if you stayed single for the rest of your life. Goodbye. My younger sister Susan and her son, she apparently contacted the real father, and he took the boy in and is now living with the guy's parents. That left my sister all alone. I never heard from her after that. As for my ex-husband, it seems he never took my advice to see that doctor about his infertility. Guess he wasn't ready to face reality. Probably never will. Last I heard, he and my ex-mother-in-law tried hooking Jim up to various girls, but eventually, their overzealous methods just turned people away until they were considered persona non grata. They were just creeped out by him. I also heard that my former in-laws eventually got divorced. What I heard was that Jim and his mother used up most of what his father received as his inheritance. He sued them later for like $60,000. Last I heard, Jim and his mom are working day and night to pay back the enormous debt that had accumulated.